Hello, my name is Elliot McIlwain, and I will be doing a presentation on the game development company Rare. It was founded in 1985 by Tim and Chris Stamper, and it evolved from the Ultimate Play the Game, which was another game developer and publisher that was created by the same developers. At the time, it was one of the biggest UK-based video game development companies, and Nintendo eventually granted the company an unlimited budget to develop a console, which was later released in North America and Europe under the name NES, or Nintendo Entertainment System. Their first game was Slalom, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, which was a downhill skiing game. It was like a 2D platformer. This is their logo on the left. It's recently undergone a minimalist change to where they've flattened it like many other modern logos now. But it used to be more three-dimensional and a little bit more dirty, but it's maintained the same colors throughout the years. It's currently headquartered in Twycross, England, and Craig Duncan is the studio head, and Greg Mayles is the creative director. The company is a child company, actually, of Xbox Game Studios, so their games that are developed go through the Xbox Game Services, and it's required that you have a Microsoft account to play online. And their motto is, "We create the kind of games the world doesn't have." Most popular product currently is Sea of Thieves, which I have a crippling addiction to. Nintendo eventually would fund Ultimate Play the Game, as I mentioned earlier, after the company inspected and attempted to reverse engineer a console called Famicom, which they got from an import from Japan. This would eventually evolve to become the Nintendo Entertainment System, one of the most popular and iconic consoles in the gaming industry. And since then, the company has worked with many publishers like Trade West, Acclaim Entertainment, Electronic Arts or EA, Sega, Mindscape, and GameTech. All in all, I was very surprised to hear that Rare had such a deep history, especially with Nintendo, because I've heard from a couple people that Nintendo kind of has a bad rep on the PR scene because they're very strict in how they communicate with people and how they communicate with players and their rules for enforcing mods and things of that sort. So I was surprised to hear that they had such a good relationship with Nintendo. I was also very surprised to hear that they also worked with EA and Sega, which are two companies that I also love. Sega, I used to have a Sega when I was a kid, play Sonic all the time on it. But yeah, I learned about this company through Sea of Thieves, which is a game that I play a lot, and it was good to hear that they've been doing other things other than Sea of Thieves, and it kind of increased my respect for them by hearing about all their credible experiences that they've had throughout the years. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.